What's up, everybody? I am back in Texas. You can tell because I'm back in my room. So while I was in Utah, I decided during like post-current events, obviously there was a huge thing with small shops and trying to stimulate the economy, but trying to stimulate the economy, and a bunch of push to like shop in smaller shops, which I am a huge advocate of because my family is small shops, so I always encourage people to shop small. I decided I would show y'all some of my favorite small shops. Get ready, get set, go. That was like a half dab there, and I just am not gonna finish that. We're just gonna move on. Probably my first one that I want to hit is a new one that I've kind of recently discovered. Y'all probably know about it. It is called Lonely Ghost. I have one of the sweatshirts here right now. So if you guys know Indie Blue, then good for you because she's the coolest person. And if you don't, then you need to go check her out. So I know her through some mutual friends, and she has this company called Lonely Ghost, and they have just the coolest clothes, the coolest stories behind all of their clothes. I'm a huge fan of all their sweatshirts and stuff. They send me a few every once in a while, but this is one I just got. It's from their newest launch, and it's like kind of like they have different themes like each launch, and this one was like I'll go if you go, like different ways to say I love you. So on the back it has all of them. I don't know if y'all can read some of these, but they're super cool. Like you should just like pause the video and just read some of them because I think they're awesome. Honestly, super cool brand, super cool CEO. Definitely one of my favorite brands, and I love wearing their stuff. Okay, that's my first one. Next one, y'all already know I'm gonna do this. Like you're already gonna be surprised. I gotta do it to you. But Flash Next Door. You already know. This is my family's brand. I just turned so southern. This is my family's brand. You can tell I came back to Texas, can't you? This one's mascara. Twins, my sisters, they developed this for their senior project, and we've been selling it on our shop, Flash Next Door. I really don't support brands that I don't like actually use, so I'm not lying when I say that this stuff actually works, and this is the actual mascara I use. It's really safe for your skin, for your eyes, all that, and it's not super expensive for like mascara, for quality mascara, you know? So yeah, you can buy it on our shop online, you can buy it on Amazon, but I'll put a link in the description box too for all these items, honestly. But Flash Next Door is the mascara I stand by, and I've stood by since the twins made it in 2018. So, okay, my third item, here it is. This small shop is called Bohemian Guitars. So I love my guitars and my ukuleles and stuff like that. But this one honestly is still one of my favorites to this day just because it's so unique. Like I think it's like two brands. It's called Uke Life and Bohemian Guitars. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure which one it actually is, but they're both on here. But they seriously make this ukulele like out of this tin can, or make it look like this tin can. But just the design and the details on it are super cool. Surf wax, like it just reminds me of being in Hawaii, and it really does have great sound. So I'll show y'all. Played the ukulele in so long. Now moving on, we're switching into a new realm here. We have food. This is a cookie company, and I don't know if y'all know, but like in Utah, cookie companies and soda companies are like the things. Like they're the things to try, and they've got a whole bunch of different kinds down there. And I have done a video trying all the cookie companies, and I know which one's the best, and it's this one. And actually in the video, this one was kind of the underdog. You know, you've got like your big name cookie companies that are actually starting to go kind of all over the states, but this one is by far my favorite. It's actually a family friend, but she sent me home with this box when I moved here. I drove it all the way here so my family could have some of the amazing cookies, and they ate almost all of them. Okay, this is what it looks like, and it's salted caramel. So there's a Rolo in there. It's got like chocolate chips and like peanut butter chocolate chips, and then it has pretzels. And actually I think I found out that they're chocolate covered pretzels, but I'm not sure. But just so good, so good. Like, I'm not kidding. These cookies have won my heart. Unbeatable. I've tracked these from Utah to Texas. Like, they're not like fresh by any means because I've had them in my car for like 4 days, and they still taste amazing. Seriously, one of my favorite small brands, small companies ever. Sweet Tooth Fairy. They have the best cookies, and I'm not kidding about that. Worth every freaking penny. The next thing I'm gonna show y'all is something called Crafted Prints. This has been one of my favorite small brands for a really long time. They sell a lot of prints, just like kind of on the back of my wall here. These aren't any of theirs, but stuff like that for like bedrooms or whatever. They sell lots of greeting cards, and then they sell like these small prints, and they have super cute designs. So I just grabbed a few of them. This one says like sharing is caring, and this one's a little rainbow. I have a whole bunch at my apartment, but they have a bunch of cute like birthday ones. They have tons of notebooks, planners, stuff like that. Because you know, sometimes you can get some ugly planners. You know, like the classic planners they sell like just in normal stores are not that cute, even on Amazon. This is the crafted prints, everybody. Check them out. Hello, I'm filming. She's literally just eating cheese. I'm working. Okay, continue. It smells like cheesy onions, and I don't like it. I don't understand. Fine, you can introduce the next small shop that we like.
Oh, okay. Heritage.
Wow, great job.
This is a really prized possession to our family.
This smells good. Oh, much better. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to just inhale this. Okay, Heritage smells way better. This is a natural remedy for sisters that smell like cheesy onions. This is our mom's brand. She's been working on this for a couple years, and it's grown from just like 16 SKUs to like 60. I mean, now she has shampoo, conditioner, like styling tools, styling wands, brushes, like
everything.
Literally everything you could ever imagine. Anyway, that was Heritage. It's our mom's brand. You can find it in any Walmart, anywhere in the States, and
Canada,
a few other countries that I don't want to say the wrong list of. So
that was good.
Chances are it's there, or you can get it online. That's that one. My next brand that I've used for years is Cotopaxi. You probably know of Cotopaxi if you do anything outdoorsy, because it's a smaller brand than like Patagonia or Nike or Adidas or anything, but Cotopaxi is better than all of them.
Dude, their water bottles,
yeah,
they're amazing.
No, they are my favorite, actually. My favorite outdoor brand.
I like it. Works better than Hydro Flask.
They have some really great stuff, especially their coats. I use their coats in the cold Utah weather. I use them for snowboarding, skiing, stuff like that.
And their fanny.
But I also use their chalk bag for my rock climbing stuff. I use their water bottles, like Rylan said. They basically have like Hydro Flasks, but like better. They last a lot longer.
They use like leftover materials, so that's why it's like a bunch of multicolored, which is funny because it's totally in trend with color blocking.
He does a really great job of just the company as a whole, like really giving back to the community, whether it's the customers or just like his actual own employees. But definitely if you do anything outdoors, from skiing to rock climbing to anything camping, check them out, because their stuff is super nice, super durable, and in my opinion way better than any other outdoor brand.
And affordable.
Okay, last but definitely not least, my last small shop item is Betty's. Betty's is a bedding company that I've used, or our family's used, for a really long time. Basically they want to make like making your bed easier for kids, and so they kind of combined like a sleeping bag and bedding together, so you can like zip up your bed. And even as a college student, y'all, it is amazing. All my roommates, once they used it, they're like, whoa, this is so much better, because you have like smaller beds in like the dorms and even apartments and stuff, and it's so much easier to make your bed when you just have to zip it. So for college students, it's a win, and for like little toddlers who don't know how to make their bed, it's a win. And Rylan has one.
This is Abby Rose Cases. I follow her on TikTok too. Swedish person I've ever met in my life. They're just adorable, so that's all. It's cute. I like that one, so.
And there's Rylan's ad. I'm confused on why you're in here still.
I don't know, I just got bored, so.
Okay, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed watching about my favorite small brands, because it's been something y'all have been super interested in on my Instagram, so I thought I'd come over here and show you. But all the links will be in the description box, so you can check them out. Thanks so much for watching. What do you say? What do you say? Thanks so much for watching.
Subscribe down below.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Week. Oh, we're not doing it? Oh.
Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe down below. See you next week. Bye. What was with your voice inflections?
Thanks so much for watching.
Subscribe down below. See you guys next week. Bye. There, that was bad.
That wasn't awkward at all. That was normal.
No, that was horrible. Did you hear your voice? Okay, goodbye.